The recent mass shootings in Dayton and El Paso rekindling the ongoing debate on gun legislation. Thanks for sticking with us. I'm Mary Stackhouse. While there are major differences between the Democrats and Republicans on the issue, President Trump is hopeful all sides can come together to push through on tougher laws on background checks. Fox News correspondent Mark Meredith reports.
President Trump says he's spoken with both Democratic and Republican lawmakers as well as the NRA, and that he believes following last weekend's two mass shootings, now's the time to discuss expanding background checks for gun purchases.
I think we can get something really good done. I think we can have some really meaningful background checks. We don't want people that are mentally ill, people that are sick. We don't want them having guns.
The president said he was open to new gun control laws after the shooting in Parkland, Florida in 2018. However, the White House later pulled back from that effort. One 2020 Democratic presidential hopeful said today the president is not serious about addressing the issue of gun violence.
He has no empathy for the suffering and concern that families are facing. Because if he did, he'd stand up to the NRA, he'd ban the assault rifles, he'd ban the large magazines, he'd pass universal background checks, and he'd demand that Mitch McConnell go back into Congress to get that done.
Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell says he has no plans to call Congress back to work now, but that he does plan to allow a Senate debate on gun control to go forward next month. McConnell says he's asked key committee chairmen to discuss what a bipartisan gun control bill may look like. Now, he's rejected expanding background checks in the past. The National Rifle Association has come out against these latest proposals being pushed by some lawmakers. This is what the NRA had to say, quote, "The proposals being discussed by many would not have prevented this horrific tragedies in El Paso and Dayton. Worse, they would make millions of law-abiding Americans less safe and less able to defend themselves and their loved ones." President Trump says the NRA's views on gun rights will be fully represented and respected as the debate on gun control plays out in Congress. Reporting in Washington, Mark Meredith, Fox News.